Have you ever scrolled through social media and thought, I could totally do this? Well, in 2025, 200 million people are going to identify as content creators. But out of that number, only 5% are actually going to make money doing it. So how do you stand out in a very saturated space? Let's get into it. In today's digital landscape, it is becoming more increasingly important to create engaging content. It's no longer a hobby. This is a business. This is absolutely a necessity. The creator space is becoming increasingly saturated. Every day, millions of pieces of content are being uploaded across the internet. And to make matters worse, algorithms on social media platforms are constantly changing. It makes it super hard to understand what's going to work and what's not. So as a creator, it is incredibly important to know, how do we break through that noise and get your content seen? The biggest hack of 2025 in content creation is the use of AI as you see it growing. So without losing authenticity, it helps you to work smarter and not harder and to generate more content. So the top 3 things I use the most, really just 2, is number 1, vidIQ. I am dropping the link below so that you can get your plan in there, and they have a deal right now because they're celebrating 20 years of YouTube. But what do I use vidIQ for? A couple of things. So it helps with generating some ideas for your YouTube thumbnails and your scripts, everything like that if you need it. But the biggest reason I use it is for keyword search, so that you are seeing the things that are being searched in real time. What is trending? What are people looking up? So that you don't waste time mindlessly creating scripts and titles and all these different things that don't catch and that people are not searching in real time. Second is ChatGPT or cloud. So with ChatGPT, what I do is I optimize my SEO. I look for different ideas for hooks and I get an idea of my script, but I always edit it myself to make sure it is authentic and pertaining to what I'm actually talking about. Because again, you're competing with AI, but at the same time, instead of thinking of it that way, think of it as working with you. Again, smarter, not harder. And the last is Canva for some design work on the thumbnail. So again, I use vidIQ for some ideas and I kind of replicate that in a way that's appealing to the eye. I see what other creators are posting and I'm able to create something that makes sense and is going to draw your attention to that video. And again, vidIQ is really amazing source to help with those keywords, and it actually ranks them. So if you put content creation, it'll give you a score out of 100 of how searchable it is. So try those, again, linked below. Stop posting randomly. We've talked about this before. Instead, use the 3E method, which is to educate, entertain, engage. So as we've talked about before, when creating content, you want people to know, like, and trust you. That is how you grow your audience. It is with empathy. It is with understanding. It is about telling about yourself, letting them feel connected to you. But at the same time, what are you trying to get them to do? The call to action, right? So the easy method to create for your posting schedule is to either educate them in less than 60 seconds on something that you're an expert on. Entertain, this could be funny, humor, shareable content. And 3 is to engage. So for an example, instead of saying a day in my life, change it to point of view. I quit my 9 to 5 to become a full-time content creator. Now it's shareable because, as you know, in the social media space, shares, specifically on Instagram, but everywhere else, shares are what is pushing your content onto the For You pages, into the ether, because now you're diving into so many different audiences and the people that you truly want there for what you are selling, pitching, or what you're trying to do. Next is the power of storytelling and trends. And trends is used very lightly as I'm talking about trending audio, trending themes, if it falls within your content pillars. Because again, you're trying to attract the audience that wants to know what you know. But remember, people don't follow or remember facts. They remember how you made them feel. They remember stories. So here is a viral storytelling tip and structure for you to create content that you'll see everywhere when you start watching more content and doing your market research. You'll see that this follows pretty true. So 1 is going to be that struggle, right? So, hey, I've been working this 9 to 5, I hate my life, and I just want to be a full-time creator. 2 is going to be the turning point. I realized what I was missing. It was a strategy. And then the last part is the transformation. I now work with brands. I'm a full-time content creator and I'm making money doing it. Here's how you can do it. Tips below, caption, things like that. So use those 3 little steps and you'll see your content transform. If this is helpful so far, please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more. Drop a comment on your specific struggle or what you want to know more about in the social media or content creation space, specifically to 2025 as things are constantly changing. I really appreciate it. The best way to support a small creator is to like, subscribe, and to leave a comment. So on to the next part. Next, stop relying on just one platform. Most people burn out because they are putting all of their eggs into one basket to build their digital footprint, to build their business, to get brand awareness. Instead, this is what you need to do. YouTube. This is the long game, right? I wish, and I told you this in the last video, that I wish I had started this sooner, more consistently. I had a channel, didn't really see the value of it, but it is the largest search engine. So to be on YouTube is smart. But again, it's the long game. Post one long form a week and around 3 to 5 shorts per week. If you can do more within your niche or niches, do that as well. TikTok, you can get away with testing different things. It's a very different platform, but you can go 2 to 3 times a day of varying types of content to test to see what works, what gets shared, what are people engaging with, what's the most relatable. Instagram is where you're gonna build your personal brand. So this is where people truly get to know you, what you're offering, what you know, things like that. That is your personal brand. And then LinkedIn is where you build authority and community. So on my LinkedIn, it's a lot of thought leadership. It is the mindset behind content creation. It is the mindset behind being a mom, the mindset behind leaving my 9 to 5, where those people probably still follow me. Awkward. But it's leaving the 9 to 5. It's the mindset behind it. It is thought leadership. It is actionable steps that people can take in their life to transform their mind to do the things that they know they're capable of. One of my favorite phrases that I say a lot is that if you know you are capable of doing more and refuse to do anything about it, you are doing yourself a disservice and potentially a disservice to those around you that can learn and grow. So what's the difference between the creators who win and the creators that lose? You need to be the content creator that doesn't quit. That is the difference. But they're also integrating these things like AI into their workflow to make sure things are efficient, they make sense. They're doing keyword search, knowing that in a place like Instagram where hashtags are no longer a thing, and even on YouTube, hashtags aren't really used that often. Keywords and key phrases, so 2 to 3 words, are where it's at. So integrating those things, that is how you win. That is how you become the 5% that will monetize on social media channels. When you have a clear call to action, you know your content pillars, you are utilizing all of the different features, AI. Every platform has integrated some form of AI, or they've integrated just different parts to their platform. Like when Instagram rolled out the highlight reels, then they rolled out stories and regular reels from IGTV. Always utilize the different things that platforms are giving you access to. Test everything. The only thing I don't know about is Threads. So if anyone knows about Threads, drop it in the comments if you actively use it and you see value there, because I have not seen much value there. In the beginning, yes. But even with YouTube, there are community posts as well. Just utilize what platforms are giving you, see what works and gets you traction, and then use the analytics of each platform. If you don't have something like a Sprout Social or whatever you're using as a business, but if you're an individual, use the analytics that are built into every platform to check to see what works. How many views are you getting? Impressions, followers per post, all of these things matter. Now I wanna hear from you. So drop in the comments below your key takeaway from this video or a struggle that you're facing that you would like addressed in the future. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to dropping a hot new vid every Monday and Thursday. And also do not forget that every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, I will be going live on Instagram and on here at YouTube with my good friend, a professional photographer, Joey P out in Florida. Shout out, homie. We'll be going live and talking all about the creator space, monetizing, brand deals, pricing, modeling, everything. So we'll be starting on Instagram at the end of the month, and we will be rolling it out to YouTube. So be sure to follow me there. But this is where you will see those in the future. Thank you so much. Love y'all. Happy creating.
I look good 24/7, 24/7. All y'all 10s, I'm an 11. I'm an 11. Wanna know how?